What's good with it? It's your boy Simon Phoenix. This is Shots Fired Sunday Night Rant. What's good with it? What's good? Well, I'm your boy Simon Phoenix. You already know where you at. Shots Fired Sunday Night Rant. And today's rant is about accountability. So we get off into the conversation of accountability and what that means. That brings me to the first point of why I had to rant about this. Two men recently have been, shall we say, yelled at by Black America because of what they said because of a situation they were put in by others. I'll explain. First gentleman is out of Dallas, Texas, the restaurant owner. This restaurant owner of an upscale restaurant in Dallas has to come out to patrons on his chairs and while twerking. So he decides to, after several times of telling the people to top, that's right, stop, quit, don't do that. After this, he comes out and he has a small rant. He does not berate the restaurant individuals with cuss words the whole time, but he does say, if you don't like that I'm telling you to get off of my furniture, then you can get the fuck out. And let's say Twitter and Instagram and Facebook went bananas. I have no reason why. I don't get it. It doesn't make a lot of sense based off the fact it's his restaurant. It's in downtown Dallas, in an area that is notorious for it costing a lot of money to have property there. And this is a nice restaurant. This is not the Chicken Shack. And you put your feet on his furniture and you expect less? The side arguments is, well, they were playing ratchet music. They had Throw That Thing in a Circle playing. So? Did music control you so much that you can't control yourself not to get your ass up on his furniture? Like, how can you even justify that to somebody? How can you make that make sense? The music was so good, I decided to get on that man's furniture and throw this ass. No. Not to mention, don't nobody want your ass air in the air over my steak. So he has every right in the world to tell you to get the fuck out. That's not shocking. That's not strange. That's normal. And are you that coddled as people now that someone has to justify themselves of being upset when you do something that's totally stupid? Because if that's the case, then we are failing as people. We should be a lot made of tougher stuff than that. But I digress. So what is the next point you want to make? Well, there's a YouTuber, Kevin Samuels, and he is known to have women call in and ask him various questions concerning dating and men. Woman calls in via video, and they have a conversation of why she can't get a six-figure man. He does everything he can to politely tell this lady that what you're bringing to the table and what the average six-figure man has going on, he's not going to be looking for you. That doesn't take away all the instances where you as a person can bump into somebody in the store and y'all have a great rapport and they kick it with you. We're not talking about that. We're talking about why you don't have a large number of suitors in your area that are six-figure men trying to shoot their shot at you. Well, you're 35, you have one kid, and you yourself said you were a 5'6" best. there's really nothing else to discuss then, is there? Most six-figure men who don't have kids don't want to play stepdad because they can start their own family and they can afford to start their own family, so they just choose to do that. We all know that young women like older men, so when it comes to money anyway, so they're going to be interested, even if you tell me that they shouldn't, which is what she said to him. None of the points made any sense she tried to make, which was all silliness in comparison to the group of men that you're asking why they're not checking for you, your average, with a kid. It doesn't matter if you make six figures. They already have money. Only poor people are concerned with what other people make. When you're a male, you're a poor male, you're concerned with what she make because you ain't got no money. Because a real man is not going to be concerned. If you are a poor black man and you're a real black man, you're like, I'm poor. I'm not shooting myself for a super high maintenance chicks, but I'm not trying to get me one of them. I'm not trying to spend her money. That's not what I'm on. That's not a manly thing to do. So if you already have the means, then why would I care what you make unless I'm trying to build further? Or I need you to have something to do with your life. So you won't be a housewife because I might not like them. Something of one of those two lines. But still, what she made has no bearing for the average man who is making six figures. He doesn't care about her money. Is the core of that. So, yeah, you're going to lose to chicks that are eights because they exist. He's going to pick the 8. But what most people missed in the whole conversation is that she can't submit to someone she makes less money than. That's the problem. She didn't want to submit to someone she made less money than. Everybody missed that point. But to come and cape for her and say that this man is mean to her when she pushed him into telling her that she didn't rate is silly. That's silly. You and your feelings. I'm sorry that you made a kid. Personally, you, that girl out there, I'm sorry that you made a kid and that high caliber men are now not checking for you like they used to before you had children. That you're missing those opportunities. I'm sorry. That's how the game is played. I'm sorry that your life revolved around being cute and cute got you a pass and you're past the age of people trying to actively get married. Sorry. But this is on you. You have to deal with that consequence. You cannot berate this guy and take your frustrations out because you fit the bill, that you believe that you're special, because we all believe that we're special. We all believe that we are the exception to the rule. Well, just like he said, brutally, honestly, none of us are that shit. You average looking, you're probably going to get an average looking person. You get money, you might be able to get with somebody that's getting money because now you're in that circle. But 9 out of 10 shot, you're going to get somebody average because your ass is average. Sorry, ladies, men are shallow. We like cute women. As my mama said, there's always somebody for somebody. Somebody's going to think she's cute, and they'll be happy to have her. Now, does he have 6 figures? Maybe not. But she should probably be looking into making someone that's regular a 6-figure dude. She might need to look into herself and ask why she can't submit. But to take it out on that man and say that he's mean, he's a dirtbag, he not shit, because he told her the truth, he told her some real, he gave her that medicine. Nah, man, y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping, y'all are tripping, y'all are tripping. And I just found that to be like, okay, nobody wants to be accountable for their actions. Like, as a man who has kids, I know that women without kids probably don't want me because they know that my money's tied up in other kids. That's just what it is. I get that. But I don't think everybody gets that. I don't think everybody understands that. And so because they don't, I don't really see that as the real the real world we live in. Like, you got to be accountable for your actions and how things work out for you. Because if you don't, then in the end of all this, it's really your fault what you get. There's really no way around that, you know. If you are mad that you aren't with someone from academia, you're not with a scientist, you're not with someone that's extremely intelligent, and that's who you really wanted, and you took all these steps to hang out with criminals and gangsters, then guess what? That's you deserve that. You got to be accountable for that. If you a woman and you have dated nothing but grime guys, and you wonder why the grimy guys have not in any way made your life better, and now you are mad about it, well, whose fault is that? If you a dude and all you've done is gigolo and you got 12 kids and you're broke, whose fault is that? It's yours. You got to be accountable for that. We can't keep going around and telling people respect us as individuals if we don't respect ourselves first. If we're not accountable for our actions, we got to look at what we are doing and say, this is why that went wrong, because it's on me. It's my fault. I did that stupid shit. We all got to do it. And when I say we all, I mean everybody. Accountability is extremely important, and you have to walk up and say, I fucked up. You have to. The inability to do that is what's killing most people in society today. And both of those things just prove it, because we are all trapped in echo chambers to have people come and back us up when we're doing stupid shit. I always tell people about the bubbles, because we all got our little bubble groups that we hang out in because they reinforce our stupid shit. And a lot of us get trapped in that thinking, that type of behavior. We do that shit all the time. So, you know, but I just found that to be so interesting that those two incidences really, you had so many come and say something. Like, so many people showed up to be like, he not shit, he's mean, here's why. And I'm like, she went to that man's platform and asked him a specific question. Asked him, excuse me, sir, I'm trying to get 6-figure man, why I can't get one? And because his answer was, you're average looking and you have a child and you're 35, they're not checking for that group of chicks most of the time. And you mad? It's time for y'all to be mad. Is we upset now because that group of dudes don't want y'all? The question is this: she's average looking 35 with a kid. How many NFL, NBA players you think is going to shoot they shot at her, they bump into her in the bar? They're 6-figure individuals. How many of them you think going to shoot they shot at her if they seen her in the bar? I guarantee you that number is low. I guarantee you that number is something like 2. Because nobody is checking for her. Not like that. Not like that. She's not getting them type of shots. I see it all the time. That a lot of times women think that because they used to be hot, or they used to get a lot of play, or they're getting play because a lot of people are trying to have sex with them, that means that they're of high value. And unfortunately, when someone says that to them out loud, that is dirtbag shit when someone says, well, not really. Within the dating pool, you're not. Now, meeting you and your personality and who you really are and what you really stand for can really raise your price. But if you're not able to convey that to the average person without them knowing you, then they miss all of that. So then it boils down to what you do and what you have. And what are you bringing to the table that I specifically am weighing? And men aren't weighing the exact same things that women are weighing the same way. And so that's where you get into the dysfunction of that conversation. Is because she believes, like a lot of women believe, that men are looking to have someone be financially stable when men are looking for someone to take care of themselves. If you're taking care of the things that you're supposed to take care of in life, that's pretty much all men are concerned about. The tabs that you've made cover your tab, right? That's a responsible adult type shit. Anything outside of that, men aren't really thinking about on that level, because in reality, your money is your money. You got to be a dirtbag person to be in it to try to hustle someone out of their money, no matter what your sex is. But on top of that, men just aren't on that as a thing. We're not, when you're a real man, you're not on that level of, ooh, she make this much. For what? She about to spend it on you. Especially if you know she got kids and shit. You know that the extras is going to the kids, so it doesn't really matter what she got going on. That I don't hold no weight. So it's no conversation for us. So then it's like, well, what else is she bringing? Because we're on the beauty, and everybody's got their thing. So that's, that varies from man to man to man. But beyond that, boo, what else you got going on? And if you are in competition with a better you, if there's a girl out there that is in your height, your weight, and your complexion, which is easy to come by, that's younger than you, hotter than you, and I'm a man of means, and both of y'all want to date me because I'm a man of means, I'm going to pick the newer model. I can instill more things in it that I like. It's not set in its ways. It's not coming with a kid that I have to maneuver that relationship. I don't have to do any of that. And as unfortunate as that may sound for women with kids, that's who you're competing with. So you're going to be at the bottom of the pecking order. So for you to be mad at that man because he said all of that dirtbag shit that I just said, that's the honest truth. You sound silly, like why I can't shoot my shot at Mariah Carey. Like, that's a silly statement. I know that. Men know that. You know when you see a super bad chick and you like everything she got on is a band. I don't make that what she got on in a month. I'm not shooting my shot at that. The upkeep on that is ridiculous. I know I can't have that. I'm not rated for that chick. Trying to think of a good word. I don't want to cuss or call her out her name because I know that's wrong, but I don't rate for her. I don't. I know that. And as a man, you know what you rate for. You know how far you can go outside the lines. But when you ain't in your playing field, chill. But to complain to the rest of us or to shoot the messenger, come on, man. Nope. I ain't going. And that's where the accountability comes in at. That your ass has to be accountable for your shit. So when you were 20 to 30 and you weren't trying to find successful, hardworking men to marry you, you was too busy doing what a lot of women do, chasing dick and cheap liquor, that's on you. The same way as women look at men and say, while you was out here messing with them thoughts and floozies, and now you sad and lonely because you in your 40s, that's on you. You chose that, my G. And there's just as many men out there who are suffering from, I used to sell dopes and was a playboy and I had all the broads, to I don't have nobody but bogus looking chicks who talk to me crazy. Because when you get to a certain age, that's who left in the dating pool. Is I'm bogus, looking, behaving, and acting all day long. I'm who left. You know why? Because all the good people have been picked. All the good people finally got on their biz and said, I'm sit my ass down somewhere. And that's on you. If you still out in the dating pool, you like it's all fucked up. Well, I mean, you probably had a whole bunch of shots at getting a good person. And you squandered them because you thought it was better out there, or you thought that you could get more, meaning more money or whatever the case is, more something. You didn't want to put the work in. You didn't want to submit. You didn't want to step up. You was broke. You didn't want to go get it. Whatever you was doing, it was on you. It's your fault, and you know it. And you're taking your bitterness, you're taking your anger out on the rest of us and on the person who brung you the bad news, the person who pointed out that you a dumbass. You took it out on them. Because by God, we can't just say as people, I fucked up. It's so hard. We can't ever say, I fucked up. I'm tired of my homeboys complaining to me about the crazy bitches you're dating. Bro, you picked her. You asked her to get on your team. You knew she was batshit crazy. But nope. You couldn't resist it. You couldn't leave well enough alone. All right, I'm done ranting about that. Let me slide out to a commercial break. And then we'll talk about some things, and I'll ask y'all to do some things for me so we can figure out how to make shit better. Nah, I do. Anyway, we'll be right back.
Hey, are you tired of having that upset stomach, that bubbly guts feeling? Then I need you to get with Tyrone's Gas X. That's right, Tyrone's Gas X is known to stop upset stomach, farting, wet farting, hard farting, bubble guts, squishy guts, and the runs.
Please use as directed. Side effects may be hair loss, weakness of jawline, weakness of pull-out game, lip dick, and pimples.
Tyrone's Gas X. Stop you from having that shitty feeling.
Brought to you by Mindbender Incorporated in association with Ashy Radio.
Johnny Ray Ray Security Team. That's right, the legendary Johnny Ray Ray Security Team has a service or a plan for you, for your home, for your business, for your auto or boats. That's right, you can get a one-on-one personal security officer to take care of everything you need to protect you from any and all threats. If you need more, we can bring and provide a team of well-trained superstars made by Johnny Ray Ray himself. And don't forget our special deal. Right now, you can get our baby mama protection plan. This includes protection from your home, protection for your business, and protection for your personal well-being. Johnny Ray Ray Security Team. Better be protected.
Welcome back to Shots Fired with Simon Phoenix.
So, as we continue to proceed and rock the mic. Anyway, so what we got going on around these here parts at Shots Fired is we're trying to work out all the bugs with the camera. So there was recently a Canon purchase, and we're trying to work out the bugs of being able to take everything that's coming from the Rode Podcaster and then introduce that into the camera so the shit is seamless and your boy don't have to edit. Pray for me. Anyway, so we're doing that, and we're also looking for a place to record the next show, which will be going to YouTube and then to the platforms of Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all of the others, so you can actually watch. So we're trying to find a venue so we can have a place to go. As you can see, this is a mocked up room where I record. It's very small in the bedroom, and it looks like one man lives in here because that's all it has space for. It's probably a kid's room. Woo! On my Ric Flair shit. So I'm just trying to get all of those bugs worked out, and there will be a short video of me talking to you guys at some point in time where you're seeing me with headphones look stupid because, hey, I'm trying to figure out what the video looks like and if the audio is syncing up properly through the camera, or am I going to have to do something else? Anything else I got for you guys? Nah, man, that's pretty much it. I tried to keep the rant to a bare minimum. I tried to make the rant unrace related or sex related totally, because the flaw of the main argument of today was of all sexes and all races. So I hope I did a good job at that. I probably should have put a disclaimer. Ladies, hurtful words will be said in this rant. This is not all ladies, but this is just making the point that if this hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. It was not meant to. Especially because I ain't the sexiest, and I definitely ain't got no motherfucking money. So I'm just giving an opinion. And yeah, my peoples, that's going to be about it. I appreciate you always stopping by, hanging out with your boy, the Phoenix. If you are an artist, entertainer, or a writer, or someone who has an interesting story that you would like to tell, my favorite people to get on is business owners. If you fit any of that criteria, please jump into my inbox on Faces of Books or Instagram. You can even catch me on Twitter. Jump in any one of them inboxes and let yourself be known, and I will get you on my show ASAP. Anyway, I've been your host, Simon Phoenix. This has been Shots Fired Sunday Night Rant. Holla at ya, boy. I'm gone. Peace.